Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Couple Heroes 1 replay. Spawn on the top side as US Forcer, as Swifto. Spawn on the south side as the Panzer player. We have Zotac4life, and I was just wanting to say Shimmerwagen. Howdy, welcome to the stream. You have the Shimmerwagen on the field, which is a bit more of a rare unit to see rather than the Kettengrad. Engineers being put on the field, 2 engineer opener. Over here we do have, of course, probably out of the Panzer Grenadiers or Kettengrad, 1 and 2. Most likely, oh, second not Kettengrad, Schimmelwagen. So we got a double Schimmelwagen opener, in which there's a number of things you can do with the Schimmelwagen rather than the Kettengrad, such as if you go for Tank Hunter, you get out the landmine deployment. The Panzer Elite mines, which could be quite interesting. Mission sector is being captured on up. So maybe he's going for a landmine opener. He does have enough munitions to start out the game for landmines. Panzer Grenadier is now deployed on the field. Going for any more than 2 Schimmelwagens probably is not a great idea. Jeep being deployed on the field. So he's going to be hunting down his opponent's Schimmelwagens. And probably found out he has Schimmelwagens rather than the, the Kettengrads. Let's keep an eye on this. I don't think I've seen the pop-up text of saying the auction has been selected, but I don't know if you can see that as the other player. Jeep pushes his way forward, rolls up the Panzer Grenadiers. It's 2 bullets, send and receive 2 bullets. Fuel sector now being captured on up. We do now have a fast logistics company, so we may be eyeing for some 2-2-1s, or maybe eyeing for 4-man Panzer Grenadiers. Guess we'll have to wait and see. Point has been captured. He does lost the Schimmelwagen. Type 128. Fuel sector's been captured up, but will be far out of supply. He will need to capture a good number of sectors in order to get that resource sector going. You know, in rush to that fuel sector, I suppose capture this munition sector, go into this munition sector, we'll get that one in supply, but this fuel sector is going to be a bit of time. He probably can't capture this one to get that in supply either. That looks like it's stops here, and more crosses this way. So capture that fuel sector, maybe not the greatest idea, just due to the lack of income from it. Engineers may receive a bit of fire from the Panzer Grenadiers. He has upgraded the G43, so no early Schimmelwagen ability usage. Let's get a bit of damage there. Schimmelwagen escapes on out of there. Getting some good damage. Does not fully capture that. There's a good chance the Schimmelwagen may go down. Oh, really sped on out of there. And managed to escape on out. Jeep is pursuing. He will run into Flak Irving. No, he will not.
We're losing ground out there.
That sector is being decaptured. Yep, still not supply. This does not provide supply this direction. Maybe not this direction either. Leningrad capturing, or Schimmelwagen captured the central VP. And we do now have a 2-2-1 now on the field. Should be, actually don't know how effective a 2-2-1 is versus Jeep and vice versa. He does use suppressive fire there with the G43s, and since he can knock around a little more, can't continue the suppression. Here comes the 2-2-3 firing away. Does not get a volley or any damage from the squad. Does get some damage there. Engineers flanking the 2-2-1. Schimmelwagen severely damaged. Trying to decapture the fuel sector. He may get focused down here. He may just want to go down to the mission sector down here for now. Panzer Grenadiers 2-man engaging. He's just having trouble versus the 2-2-1. Does drop a model there. He does not have a flamethrower in the build queue. Rifle squad still suppressed. And the G43 squad does back out the field. Schimmelwagen capture that sector. G43 squad falling back. Rifle squad and engineers charging towards the 2-2-1, but it is a lot more durable than the Jeep and other light vehicles, initial vehicles. He does get the 2-2-3 upgrade along the lockdown sectors, so maybe eyeing for some sort of fuel play or munitions play. Now the Panzer player does have a good core sectors captured on up, most of it munitions. We may put this on the 13 or the 16 munition point. See a little bit more damage here. Another G43 burst there, so it looks like we got a second G43 to put on the field. That they do have the 4-man squad deployed on the field. Very nice. Early 4-man squad. And he does set up on that munitions sector and does set up a bit more open, which can provide some good defense. Also makes it a little bit more exposed. 223 getting more shots there onto the Jeep. Jeep backing off. So we got multiple G43 and 4-man squads now on the field. Trimfagen needs repairs. And then some. Fuel sector being decaptured.
We're losing a strategic sector.
And it looks like the Trimfagen's getting the cutoff sector while receiving some repairs. Panzer Grenadiers capture this sector. Panzer Grenadiers inside this garrison right here. There looks like plenty of window spots on this side. Doesn't look like there's many or any at all on this side. So gotta be a bit careful. VP now being captured on up. Trimfagen moving over here as well. Brest US supply yard now deployed on the field. He has plenty of fuel for the motor pool. He may be eyeing to deploy the motor pool somewhere. I don't see any resource drop there. There's the motor pool. By the time that gets built, he should have enough for the Greyhound. Right now, the US player does have a good number of munitions stored on up as well. Powerful squads, 3 of them there. He does get the Panzer Grenadier load up here. Rear on the side, which is adequate for a 4-man squad.
Won't win this war by standing around.
Initiating defensive operations. Losing ground.
Defensive operations, so the US player has gone for infantry. Fuel sector now being captured on up as well. You do also have, Panzer Elite mine, isn't that? So it looks like the Trimfagens have pulled out a landmine, so it looks like an infantry versus tank hunter. And that is not a teller mine, but it is a general purpose mine. Will explode on infantry. He may have access to teller mines at the moment, which won't trigger on vehicles. He finds a landmine here, so now he knows what the auction is gone for.
They're going after one of our munitions points.
Finds another landmine there. Receive quite a bit of damage there. Jeep pushing forward. Trimfagen may just need to run away. Don't see more landmines in this region. I know there's some more here and there though.
Armored car here.
Greyhound now deployed on the field. Various points being captured on up. Got this Panzer Grenadier getting overran by the flamethrower. We take some good damage there. And the flamethrower squad does get forced on back. Let's see, we do have now the Panzer command, probably a 2-2 or 3 going to be on the way. You can always hold off for Hetzer as well. You can also eye more Panzer Grenadier upgrades of the 4-man squad and perhaps put more focus on them.
Where we headed?
Armored car now deployed on the field, being upgraded with 50 cal as well.
We have an upgrade.
And that Panzer Grenadier is far too wounded. He does back on off. I don't see any landmines in this region. Trimfagen is trying to run away, but getting body blocked by the Panzer Grenadier. It's a good hit there. Oh, got a martyr. I was not expecting a martyr.
Enemy unit.
Pangrad does go, or Trimfagen does go down.
Yeah? Under fire.
Greyhound takes some hits there from the martyr. Rolls some misses there. We have one Panzer Elite mine here. Oh, the US player has not deployed out a minesweeper just yet. This one's being upgraded from a minesweeper now. Trimwagen maybe I deploy out a landmine here. That looks like a landmine placement. That was deploy out pretty quickly. I wonder how fast the arm time as well. Well, can it immediately explode, killing the Shimwagen if the engineers would have ran over it upon retreat?
Losing ground out there.
Now I've got a Greyhound. I think that's laid down a Greyhound landmine there as well. Two Panzer Grenadiers rotating around. Does inside this garrison. Both of them do. There's a good number of windows on the side. In fact, they can fire out the door as well. Actually, only one guy's firing out? That doesn't seem right to me.
Our forces are taking casualties.
He does loot the Jeep to that landmine over there. Very nice. May need to get this garrison, a manual attack roll to help fix the window issue. Birds going to explode as well. Shimwagen moving around. Our squad's trying to flank around, but they will see more fire. Now I've got an STG. Oh, Ford HQ. Got STG and a Ford HQ. Does he have Ford healing? Of course, it's not in the same sector. The G43 is going to fall back. Does pin down the Flamer Engineer. STGs need to focus this guy down. Has taken some severe damage. STG does back out of the garrison. G43 does get an extra man there. And does need to retreat back both of them. There's just too many riflemen. He may lose both of these guys. He will lose the Ford HQ. Okay, the G43 finally goes down. And so does STG. Does take some hits there.
They're going after taking Berlin by force.
Don't see anything that would suggest cheating. Landmine now being built. Martyr does get a good hit there. Damage engine crit. He may have vision. May get a short crit there. Getting unlucky with that. Backs on up. It is completely disarmed, barring the 50 cal. Which can do damage to the Martyr. And the Greyhound does go down. The Rifle Squad now engaging the G43 squad. Does fall back there. There's also a Panzer. Oh no, that's a Teller mine there.
Losing ground.
I'm not sure what that is. We got now the Assault Grenadiers, heavy infantry deployed on the field. And a good number of them firing away against these units. We got 3 windows on the side.
Losing ground out
Marty
there.
does get a good hit there as well. Getting its second kill in the game. Martyr is now set on up, going to be barraging away or firing away. Flamethrower advancing way forward. I wonder if he's trying to go for a landmine underneath it. By the way, Flamethrower is going to be displaced in the garrison. The Flamethrower does get Precious 1. More Assault Grenadiers on the field. As much like those squads, it's a little bit iffy to go for them right now. His vessel, I guess he did lose compare his squad, so he does need replacements. Does get some suppression here. This Assault Grenadier may get wiped out. Yeah, he's sort of throwing them away at this point in time. Relatively poor control. Ooh, Teller mine. Very nice. And does get the kill before the armor skirts get up. Don't know if the armor skirts make a difference in this case, but still. And sorry for that lag spike.
Strategic sector.
My computer occasionally get those, and I have no idea what causes it. I see nothing that would suggest hacks.
We are losing a sector.
We do not have off-map parachute available. Right now, the US player does have great fuel control, has the 16 fuel income, has a tank deep on the field, going for something here. Maybe a Sherman tank will be generally good. You made something, 3 minutes on the game. I have no idea what he's saying. It's a mix of English and not English. Another tunnel mine deployed on the field. Observation post now deployed on the field somewhere. I guess on the fuel sector. Yeah, he has actually upgraded the fuel sector, the high fuel sector. He really wants that fuel. Garrison is firing away, rifleman engaging. Martyr still taking some pot shots. He doesn't appear to have access to, oh, he does have sticky bombs. Guess I didn't hear the audio line. Immobilized there. Panzer Grenadiers taking some damage. One rifle squad does fall back. A G43 moving around. This STG squad does the garrison. The rest of these units falling back. Got regular Sherman tank being deployed on out. He knows he's fighting against Tank Hunter. He knows his opponent's been deploying landmines. Will we actually see the crab? I think the crab would be very useful right now. Because you do not want to hit those telemines whatsoever. He does have a minesweeper on the field. Those are US landmines.
Looks like we fight today.
Hetzer now pull on the field. The Sherman tank will be reasonable against it. The Sherman tank is nice and bulky. Ooh.
Enemy unit down.
All those guys got burned alive. And I said that decorator was also behind the munitions. Sherman tank now pull out on the field. Do we see the crab? We got the 50 cal on the way. I think the crab would be great.
Sergeant, get an MG on the roof of this tin can. It's time to shred some crabs.
The
50
enemy
cal
is
now
down
pulled
to
on the
300
field.
points.
What you need us to do.
Rifle squad does take a good hit there from the Martyr. G43 does inside the garrison. Flamethrower advance by 4. G43 squad taking some damage. We do not have the Hetzer here. Engineers, 1 and submachine guns not going to be super effective against the 223. Not sure hacks could affect that. Don't know. I think that in early Company Heroes 2, I don't know how it is in Company Heroes 1. Company Heroes 2 had each flame burst has a chance of causing an instant kill crit. And that made the same thing in this game. Did a bunch of riflemen just throw themselves in the treads of the Hetzer? I think a whole bunch of them just threw their selves in the treads of the Hetzer. He does lose a squad entirely.
Artillery support is now
I
available.
wonder if this game has something similar as well, where there's a random death crit, and it could have just been really lucky.
We're losing a munitions point.
I mean, spam, that's their rifleman. He has a good number of Panzer Grenadiers on the field. It's not really a spam. Sure, he's blobbing. We got 3 Panzer Grenadiers on the field. Of course, got the Hetzer, Martyr. One Schimwagen still alive. And 1 223. He has 2 command points. I wonder how many teller mines are on the field and the other landmines. Now, about those US landmines. Observation post. Well, it wasn't 1 full tick. It was actually just 3 out of 4. It was hard to see, but the decorator was sort of obscured by the munitions counter. In Company Heroes 2, I have actually seen it where flamethrowers do get massive damage, massive amount of kills on bursts. It's all about the AoE effect, I guess, the best way to put it. In actuality, the death crits, the instant kill crit from the flamethrower is like removed early on, before even Arden's assault, if I remember correctly. Because I remember a bit of a highlight reel from General's Gentleman where a flamethrower got like a remodel instant krill on a shock troop. At that point in time, I think flamethrowers are better than shock troops. SCGs, fire rifles, heavy cover, rifleman squad dancing around. Got quite a bit of damage onto these for riflemen. Just lucky crits. That's why I'm more leaning. I mean, that was the only thing I would say is suspicious. At that point, it could easily just be bad or good RNG, depending who you're rooting for. Everything else, I think it's just the Panzer player just whining. A rifleman squad backing, or squads backing off. Looks like the M2 now deployed on the field. Sherman tank pushes his way forward. Gets some good damage. More hits there onto these Panzer Grenadiers. Looks like this guy does get suppressed by the Pinto mount. And annihilated by the M2. As they're firing away, STG squad seems some damage. And the Panzer Grenadier is falling back. Hetzer pushes way forward. And got a flaming corpse on the roof. Sherman tank does roll a bounce there. Hetzer pursuing the Sherman tank. Though may not. Okay, we got the mortar now sitting on up there. Sherman tank will get some damage there. Incompetent terrain. Good damage there. Damage to crits. Gonna be dancing around. Right squad, push way forward. Sherman tank is good kill there on the mortar. Sticky bomb being thrown, which will get the Hetzer's engine probably. Engine crit there. Rifle squad has plenty of guys. Does take a hit there. Sherman tank almost down. The all do well now I can get that crit. Rolls a miss there. Rifle squad charging way forward, eyeing for some more sticky bombs. Having trouble getting out of range. More sticky bombs here. Destroyed engine crit. Sherman tank staying alive. And gets fully immobilized there. The Sherman tank may want to get the kill himself, but he does throw some more sticky bombs there. I would say it would have been better to let the Sherman tank reverse a little bit and then fire away. Get the Sherman tank some veterancy, plus he didn't need to spend the munitions there. I was thinking his munitions income is doing quite well, but his munitions store is not so much. There goes that Panzer Grenadier. He's running too much fire here, and with that backdrop getting some massive AoE.
Allies are down to 300 points.
Storm tank now veterancy 2, very nice. I think the Panzer player, is he going AFK? Oh, he's still chatting.
Squad is gathered and ready. Grenadiers here.
He is reinforcing. He has pretty much nothing.
Attention, the enemy advances.
Schwimmwagen is here. Einsatzbereit.
M180 gun now deployed on out. Does go for another Panzer Grenadier. Being upgraded with STGs, it's a lot of munitions, so maybe spam out some landmines, teller mines. Damage and crit there, does get suppressed. Grab squad does need to fall back. He does decide to fall back, both of them. This one's not going to win out either way.
We have eliminated the enemy once more.
I wonder if he killed his own guy there.
We work together with Zeal.
Good hits there by the M2.
We can completely destroy the enemy.
Alright, so squads are now falling on back. Seal's now been researched.
We have gained the ability to instruct the troops on tank awareness. The enemy has moved against one of Germany's victory points. Forward supply lines are
I
broken.
still can't really even read all of that. It just... I have trouble reading that gibberish.
Ammunition stores are under attack.
How do you know he doesn't have Zeal? I don't know if he does or does not have Zeal, honestly. I know he has a 4-man squad. That maniac writes threats to everyone. Ah. I thought he meant the upgrade to Zeal. Sorry.
One of our sectors has been cut off. Supply lines are broken. We have territory cut off from supply.
Well, that's an interesting first game of the day. Now I got these engineers falling back. Gonna miss G's there. One of the Rangers have Thompsons. Thompsons are upgraded. Good landmine placement there. Got another teller mine here. I hear now the M2 firing away. Force these guys back.
The Yankees are
You have
grabbing
so
our
many threats on
territory.
your Steam page. Steam removed it. They were... Jeez. I guess this guy's a little bit infamous. I'm not familiar with this guy.
Our supply lines are broken. We have territory out of supply. Achtung, the enemy is impacting Kampfgruppelehr's victory point.
I went ahead and went back a little bit more to get more variety of replays. So I think these replays are like from 2001. Not 2001. 2021. Very different. And so...
Supply lines are broken. We have
These are
territory out of
players that
supply.
probably are not really active anymore. Or at least the Panzer Elite player. I wonder if Steam banned him. Or it's probably too late for Relic to ban him. Don't know if Relic does do any more active bans in Cup Heroes 1. Pretty sure they don't do in Cup Heroes 2 anymore. Rangers do fall back. I don't see more landmines there. German tank, AT gun, a Hellcat. I would have gone for another Sherman.
Lines are broken.
He doesn't really have to fight any armor at the moment, so I'll probably just go for another Sherman. In fact, he has plenty of resources for another Sherman. Now the US player has lost a good number of his riflemen as well, so an extra Sherman would be helpful for the anti-infantry, and of course be very effective for all the Panzer Grenadiers. Rangers do get suppressed, rather than trying to fire it up, decides to fall back, doesn't like the engagement. M2 raining on in.
They're hitting one of our forward emplacements, trying to take our territory.
Over here, another STG moving around.
Our front lines are collapsing. They have 200 points left.
Panzer Grenadiers push forward. Some of these walls to get crushed by the Sherman tank, and the rest of them will be crushed by the Sherman tank in order to crush the Panzer Grenadiers, and they do fall back. From various points being captured on up. Panzer Grenadiers heading to the center of the map, and we've got a landmine there, claiming 2 of them.
We have
Thompson
a threat to our
upgrade, so he's
victory
got
point.
additional Rangers there, so he's actually building a good number of Rangers. I was never sad to see Rangers, because people don't really go for them.
We have territory
Even if they
cut
go
off.
for infantry, the premier item is the M2. The other side, people don't really go for that side aggressively enough, I would say. You get a lot of fun assets. The Alpha Combat Group's very manpower efficient. Of course, you're subject to RNG, which is a bit of a problem. But Rangers are quite nice. Especially versus Panzer Elite, where they have a lot of light vehicles, and bazookas are always nice against all the light vehicles. And Thompsons are generally pretty good as well. Or against both Wehrmacht and Panzer Elite. No he doesn't. He's killed off, wiped out a number of rifleman squads. He has one left. He does not have invisible retreat. He's just complaining about everything at this point. Does force back the Rangers. Great hit down to the STGs. The Sherman tank is pretty good versus infantry. Wow, that must have been the M2. I don't know why, but that led exact right time for the Sherman tank.
We are losing a fuel point.
Sorry, I just find that a little bit humorous. There's still a telemine here. The telemine is damaged. This barrage may destroy it. I think he got a little more damage from the telemine. Telemine stays alive. And looks like he may interrupt the deployment of a telemine there, because see, landmines the feet of these Panzer Grenadiers. You have the 50 cal upgrade on the way for the Hellcat.
Forward supply lines are broken.
GNE is talking about Panzer Grenadier. I have no idea how it was even typing half the times. Like, I'm somewhat okay in gibberish, but his overall typing is even less. I can't even read.
All I know is I have a rifle and it ain't for looks.
I don't know why I was expecting that voice line to come out. I'm going crazy already. Is it going to be one of those streams where I just break?
Squad, ready for orders.
56 kills. What the hell was he even talking about? STGs may get crushed there by the Hellcat. Ranger squad does fall back. Does drop the entire squad. I was going to say he did drop a bazooka. I was going to say that could make his anti-infantry a little bit better. Drop bazooka could get him another Panzerstrike, but he has gone for tank hunters, so he could get already dual-equipped Panzerstrikes. Doesn't have that ability just yet. And one AT gun may just want to fall back to the base sector, because right now he has nothing to shoot at. Just keeping a reserve back at home and keep it alive. M2 rains a little bit late.
They have eliminated the enemy once more.
It's probably best not to recruit that for the US player, but maybe a good idea for the Panzer Elite player to capture it with his 4-man squad. German tank does avoid that shot by standing pretty still. Yeah, sorry for the bad camera control. Hellcat firing away. Thompson Rangers have to be a bit careful because he is outnumbered. Hellcat, definitely a poor choice. We're seeing quite a bit of damage there. AT grenade connects. We actually see a kill from AT grenade. Very nice. It barely hit there. Sherman tank needs some repairs. We do now have another Sherman tank. Even at this point in time, a Sherman Crocodile wouldn't be half bad against this composition. But I think regular Sherman tanks do anti-infantry a little bit better while able to fight vehicles better. I'm just more biased towards regular Sherman tanks than Sherman Crocodiles when it comes to anti-infantry. Does suppress, he can fire it up to recover from the suppression. Will still be slowed down.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Another Hetzer deployed on the field. I do hear an M2 barrage somewhere. Plus the M2 does annihilate one of these guys. Rifleman was over there to spot for him.
Observation posts report
Ranger
we are
squad does
losing
fall
the
back.
Rifles, here! Rifleman! Rifle squad, here!
So drop a bazooka there. He does pick up bazooka of that Panzer Grenadier. Hetzer does find a shot there. This Ranger could get some bazooka hits on the Hetzer. Does drop a model there, but both bazooka models are still up and going.
Reinforcements available.
Reinforcements available, which means off-map combat group is now can be deployed on the field. He could go for it, but honestly, maybe the lack of RNG would be better at this point in time. Because he does more Sherman tanks, I think would be a good idea. Sherman tanks have been repaired on up. M2 has Veteran C2 as well. Rangers does spot these Panzer Grenadiers charging right forward. He does retreat back immediately. Decides to press down. He really wants to try and kill it off, but it's not going to be very easy being a nearly full health retreat. Flaming engineers do fall back as well. And even then, that retreat was very deadly, so that very immediate retreat was a good call. M2 eyeing for a barrage somewhere over here, maybe here? Somewhere over here.
The enemy is after our victory point.
Need some shots there. Heads are moving around. We do not have the bunker firing away. Panzer Grenadiers eyeing for an AT grenade. Does not get the AT grenade off. You have some Panzer Grenadiers there, not doing all too much. Sherman tank in a reasonably fine position. Veteran C3 as well. Sherman tank here getting repairs. I think he did find that teller mine there. Looks like this Panzer Grenadier will get annihilated. He did not retreat back quick enough, so he will get wiped out. Veteran C Rifleman.
Base is under attack.
He's not really focused down that Panzer Grenadier.
Enemy unit down.
Got one supply, level 1 supply yard upgrade. Panzer Grenadiers moving around from the flank. Hetzer does get a crush on one of the flamethrower engineers. Taking some damage there. Sherman tank has some pretty good shots. Ranger gets some good shots and gets a kill.
The enemy is down to 100 points.
Sherman tank moving his way forward, eyeing for a bit of damage. Only these guys are nearby. Down south, we got the Panzer Grenadiers. Double Panzer can now go past the Panzer and Bazooka squad. He does get out the Jag Panther, which can be useful. Right now, his biggest problem are probably those Sherman tanks. Maybe a Panzer IV will go quite nicely with the Jag Panzer to help engage the Rangers. Does get direction there onto the Riflemen.
Jagdpanzer tank destroyers can now be placed in the field.
And that Jag Panther's getting some great hits there. Sticky bomb there. M1 AT gun there. M2, 10 kills. Ranger does get a pen there and a miss. Off a power shoot running on in. I have trouble running away. Rangers are in the region. One can go here, one can go there. Try to get to the rear armor. STGs and Pantrix pushing forward among everything else. This Ranger does not have the Thompson upgrade, so it is relatively fresh Ranger. That brings off my combat group. Getting AT gun, 2 Greyhounds, and a Rifleman. To be honest, 2 Greyhounds not bad at this moment in time. He only has to fight 1 Panzer. He has Sherman tanks and now the AT gun for it. He has sticky bombs. He has Rangers. He has plenty of AT. The Greyhounds will be a great counter to the various Panzer Grenadiers on the field. He could just plant one here, and keep the Panzer here, and voila. Those Greyhounds are just going to be useful because the Panther can only be in one location. He does have Panzerschrecks. 1 Panzerschreck bazooka, but it's not a lot. The Greyhounds will really cause issues with the Panzer Elite anti-tank capabilities, or need a higher need of anti-tank capabilities. I just see a hatch right there. Never looked at the model of the Panther all too much. Does see some bounce there. M2 running on in, gets a great hit.
We must rally, Commander. We have but 50 points. The Americans are seizing territory from us.
More pens there. Two sticky bombs there. Probably can get immobilized. As the short engine immobilized, so it's disabled from the waist down. As Grenadiers go down, everything dies. And I think that's going to be the end of the game. Triple capture against him. And yeah, I'm just going to fast forward. Well, that was an interesting game. This is Angrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.